moviegoers, and welcome to another edition of Have You Seen It? I'm your host, Denise, and this week, the movie I'm going to review called Back on the Strip, and it stars Wesley Snipes, J.B. Smoove, Gary Owen, Faison Love, and Bill Bellamy. Those gentlemen are the main characters in this movie, but wait, there's more. We have Tiffany Haddish, Spence Moore II, Reagan Harris, Piper Curda, Colleen Camp, Ryan Alexander Holmes, Karen Ward, and Kevin Hart. All right. This movie is about a young man, 20-something, who lives at home with his mom. So Merlin is his name, and Tiffany Haddish plays his mother. He has wanted to be a magician since he was a wee little child. And now at 20-something, he is still dreaming of being a magician, and he is not going to stop until he becomes a world-renowned magician somewhere, somehow. So Merlin moves to Las Vegas to pursue his career as a magician. All right. His mother puts him in touch with an old friend who owns a motel and also is the owner of a small little, I'll say bar, restaurant / strip joint. So Merlin takes that trip to Las Vegas and he sets his sights on becoming a famous magician. Well, the friend that he encounters is kind of down on her luck. Her motel is not doing well, and neither is her little club venue, because the main attraction at her club venue was a group of gentlemen who were strippers. They have disbanded their group, so they broke up and they're kind of all, spread out all over, the United States, if you will, or all over Las Vegas. So in order for her to get herself back on her feet, getting them back into her club would be great. They put their heads together and she tells Merlin, the wannabe magician, listen, if I can get you in touch with one of those guys, then maybe you can open for them and you can get your career going and maybe it can bring their group back together. Who knows? Fast forward, there is a meeting of the minds. Young Merlin meets Wesley Snipes' character. They hit it off. They bring the group back together. Now, when you are looking for the members of this group, they have gone through some changes. They're not in the exact same shape that they were back then. But as Merlin and Wesley Snipes' character look for these friends, they will find someone who has let himself go. He has eaten too much and has gained just a little bit of weight. We have a preacher. We have a baby daddy with a lot of babies. We have a masked gentleman who is not who we really think he is. So when they all get back together, it's something to behold. Fast forward, the group gets back together, and to Merlin's surprise, his magic show doesn't go off as well as he thought it would, but the people in the audience have noticed that Merlin, you may not be that great of a magician, but you do have quite the magic stick. And that is bringing the women into this club by the hundreds. So he joins the stripper group because he is greatly endowed. And so it is just a cluster, you know what, bound to happen. So you've got quite the shenanigans going on between Merlin trying to get his gig, the band trying to get back together, the band butting heads on issues from the past, and Merlin has a girlfriend that he has left behind who is about to marry someone, but because he's in love with her, he lets it be known that he might want to delay that ceremony. So there you have it. You've got crude language. So Tiffany Haddish is in her glory, being loud and being overly sexualized and with a foul potty mouth. So there you have her character. You've got Kevin Hart, short and loud and wrong as he is in a lot of his movies. And then you've just got all these different characters coming together. Let me tell you, folks, if you want to see some folks that you haven't seen in a minute, specifically Wesley Snipes, I haven't seen Bill Bellamy in a minute, you may want to check this out. But I strongly suggest that you see a matinee like I did. I paid $5, so no harm, no foul. And it's not a laugh out loud movie where you're rolling on the floor hysterically laughing and can't control yourself. I did chuckle. I laughed at some dialogue, a couple of scenes, but in no uncertain terms was this the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life, nor was it the worst. So I'm going to give this movie, if I were giving it a rating, I would give it like a 5. And, if you just don't have anything to do in the middle of the afternoon and you want to check this movie out, by all means, go and see Back on the Strip. All right, folks, I'm going to jump right into my Nailed It for this week. And my Nailed It for this week is Burgess Meredith, who played Mickey in many of the Rocky movies, but specifically in Rocky 2, where Rocky was going to fight Creed again, and Mickey says, okay, I'll train you again, but we got to be serious. And Mickey is doing everything he can to keep Rocky focused and working hard and working out, and Rocky's just being distracted, and Mickey gets tired of it. So much so that they have a locker room scene where I was like, yes, Mickey. He basically told Rocky off from head to toe, and I was down for it because Mickey was getting a little tired of Rocky's shenanigans, and he deserved to be cussed out a little bit by old man. So that is my Nailed It. Burgess Meredith, Rocky 2. All right, folks, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, have you seen it with Denise, and there I will be. All right, folks, you know what to do. Until next week, I need you to go see a movie because I'm going to see a movie. Bye-bye.